Hi guys! Hello everyone and welcome back to another planty video. So this week I thought I'd update you all of my rehabs. I've got a few at the moment, and also some of my props and just a couple of general updates. I am moving next week, so it's not the ideal time to have all of these rehabs and props going, but you know, you can't plan for these things. They just happen. I wish they didn't, but here we are. Okay, so first up, if you saw my video a few weeks ago, I can't remember what it was in, but I got a really tiny baby Alocasia silver dragon. It was really tiny, and this is it today. This is a rehab one. This did have 3 leaves and 1 on the way, and this was doing really, it was fine when I first got it. It looked reasonably healthy, and now we have got 1 leaf. Leaves that came through just croaked, and then one of the other leaves started going, and I thought something's not right here, so I took it out of the soil, and all of the leaves, and when I tell you all the leaves, I mean all the leaves. Oh my god, what has happened to me? All of the roots were completely rotted. There was none left. So this guy is currently in stag. I'm not usually a stag person, but I'm kind of getting into it. Because I think it's mostly just because I'm moving in a few weeks, and it's going to be really hard to be like transporting loads of vessels of glass in. I've got with water in, sorry, and I've got quite a few, so we're giving it a whirl. I don't see what could go wrong. Everybody that I've seen always has really good luck with stag. I usually just use water, and I have used perlite in like prop boxes and stuff, but yes, this guy is just chilling. There aren't any roots yet. I put this in a few weeks ago, I think it was. It was probably last week actually, and I'm yet to see that cut. There's a bit here that kind of looks like, can you see that line going down? Kind of looks like a root, but a very unwell root, but it also could be stag because it looks like stag. See, this is what confuses me about it. I think it's stagnum. Okay, we won't worry about that. But this guy, I'm really hoping it grows its root system back and bounces back, because I've wanted one of these for ages and it was a good price, and I just really want one. I hope it bounces back. Okay, next up we are doing a double whammy. You've seen these before. These are my Monstera albo. I've been having trouble with these. I will link the video where I chopped this guy up if you'd like to see that, but I got 5 cuttings from it, and all of them had leaves bar, I think it was 2 of the really little ones. They've all gone, all of them. These 2 are really on their way out, but we do have a new leaf on this guy, and it's really nice variegation, and I'm quite happy with it. I am really hoping that it doesn't just croak on me. And we've also in this jar have got underneath, put this in here to keep the humidity up, but we've got 2 node cuttings in here, and as you can see, the big one, its axillary bud is going for it. it is going wild. And the other one, the auxiliary bud, is just starting to push out, so that is good. At least we've got some kind of progress. I've kept this jar over it to keep the humidity up in there, because I find that's always best when you've got wet stick cut-ins. It's always best to just have higher humidity. It just encourages it to grow a lot more. And yeah, so that's what's going on in this guy. It does look really, really sad, but I'm hoping it will bounce back once they've all grown in. And then in this tub, I really hope you're going to be able to see. It might be a bit difficult, but we have a big one here and a little one here. And these two, I believe they both had leaves and they both croaked. So I put it in this jar, obviously with perlite and stagnant moss, and I put it in this tub with cling film over the top to keep, obviously, again, keep the humidity up really high. And you'll be able to see the auxiliary bud. You can definitely see on the smaller one is starting to bulge, it's starting to push out, which is really exciting. And then on the other one, you can't really see. I can tell where it is because I knew where the auxiliary bud was anyway, but it is starting to bulge the tiniest bit, so that is also good news. I am yet to see any roots on this, but more often than not they will push out their leaves and then they will root. So fingers crossed for me that is what it's doing. It's really hard to see in here, but I don't want to open it up just for that. Yeah, I can't wait for all of these elbows to just root in, push out some leaves and grow nice, because this one just didn't before. Check out my video of when I chopped this up. You'll see what I mean. It was just leggy and awful. So I'm really hoping that this one will get going now. I think in here, these ones are just gonna boot off now. I think they're just gonna push out leaves and get going. Okay, and this one that you would have been seeing behind me, this is another rehab. I actually did this the other day. This was one that I get those spur of the moment things where I'm like, something's definitely not right, and I will just do something and I won't film it. And this was one of these. So this guy is my bird of paradise, and it's just been going downhill for pretty much the whole of winter, and I didn't really know why. All the leaves were just getting crispy and like slowly yellowing. I cut two off of this, but you can see it just doesn't look well. And it wasn't anything to do with the lighting or humidity or anything like that, because that was all fine. And I thought the only problem's going to be is in the soil. So I thought, I had to spare like half hour, and I was like, I'll just, I'll take it out of the soil, see what's going on with the roots, because something's really not right here. And lo and behold, the whole root system was gone pretty much. There were a few really thick roots, like this thick, left, but I chopped the whole thing back, and this is kind of what we're left with. This is the only vessel that they'd fit in, because they were quite long roots, and this is the only thing that it would fit in. So we've got stag again and some perlite in here, and nothing's really happened. I only did this a few days ago, and I'm just really hoping that it doesn't croak on me, because I do really love these this plant, and when it's well, it looks so nice. I'll try and find, if I can find a picture, I will put it up. But when this was in its full glory, it was beautiful, and I want to get back to that. If not, fine, I will just buy another one. I was actually in IKEA the other week and they had some huge ones, like as tall as me, for 50 quid, and I was like, Lucas said no because we're moving next week and that money needs to go elsewhere, but I'll probably go back. But yes, anyway, so this is a Rehab. It's only a few days old, being put in here, and I really hope it sorts itself out. It's really weird and like funky at the moment, but yes, I do really love this plant and I really do hope it sorts itself out. You can't really see much of the roots in here at the moment, but I'll be updating you once this sorts itself out. And we've got a prop box. You would have seen this. Let me open it. You would have seen this a while back. It was in one of my videos. I'm not sure which one, but it was me chopping back my micins. That is on the pole. I will link it up above if I can find which video it was in. But yeah, it's not, some of them have rooted, and please ignore the state of this prop box. It seriously needs sorting out. But they're all doing pretty well. I think majority of them have actually rooted it in. You can see loads of roots in the bottom. Some of them just haven't, but a lot of them have kind of rooted in now, which is good. The idea behind this, I think I was going to put them all back up and just leave it on the pole that it was on, but I think I've changed my mind and I think I am actually going to take it off the pole completely and just put these all back up and just having it as a trailing plant is what I am going to do. Just because I'm kind of over the micins on that pole. It's just never, I thought it would grow into it and look really nice and it just doesn't. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. This will probably be, I might do this. Do I do this next week before I move? Be moving like on the weekend. I don't know whether to do it maybe at the start of the week. Put all these back up into the mother plant and take it off its pole, but then that might really stress out the plant and then stress it out from moving. I don't know, I might do it next week off impulse, but they're all doing really well. There's not really that much going on in here apart from they're all rooting, but I really need to clean this out. There's like some really disgusting things going on in here, so okay, and my last one, we've got multiple cuttings in here and it's a jar of water, and I've shown this before. I chopped back my ficus and I have been rooting it in here. I swear it's been like since Christmas time, I'm sure. It feels like ages and it wasn't doing anything, and I said in one of my, I think it was another update video about a month ago, that I was going to add some pothos cuttings in there because, you know, everybody says that they release a rooting hormone and it helps things to root. And as this ficus had been in this jar for months, and it didn't do anything, it just didn't root at all. Literally after a week of the pothos cuttings being in this jar, lo and behold, we have little roots. So that is really exciting. I am over the moon. I'm going to try and get this out to show you. They are super duper tiny, but can you see, or like near the bottom, for some reason you can see it better in the jar. But we've got a few roots forming, which I am super excited about. This guy is going to be potted back up into the mother plants. We have 2 plants in one pot, and it'll be so much more bushy and nice, like ficus for me. I just love them when they get really bushy and nice. So I'm hoping that this will be able to be potted up soon, because I really want a bushy one. I want this to like kind of start growing now, because it's not been growing well in this jar at all, obviously. We also have a marble queen in here, which is from my big boy plant. And I took this cutting because, one, I really liked these latest leaves on here, and I only did this a couple of days ago, but I want to grow that plant on a plank of wood. I've only taken 1 cutting because I've kind of come to the conclusion it's easier when you have less cuttings on a pole, especially with a plant like a pothos. It's going to get fairly big fairly fast, so I've only taken 1 and it will fill out that plank fairly fast, so I'm not worried about that at all. But I saw these leaves and I just thought they are so big already, and they are vining down, they're not even climbing on my mother plant, and this leaf is so white, and I thought this is the perfect opportunity to take some cuttings and hopefully get them to climb up a pole in a few weeks. I always find pothos they root so fast, so I'm not worried about that at all. I think once I have moved and I've settled in to the new house, these will probably be ready to pot up, and I will pot them up and put them on a plank. So watch this space. I'm really excited to have this on a piece of wood, because I just think it's going to look amazing. I've seen other people where they've put their marble queens on wood. I've seen Caitlin from Park Life in the Tropics, hers is on there, and it just looks beautiful, and the leaves get so big so fast. I also currently have a golden one on, not a golden, what is it? A lemon lime. I'm actually losing the plot today, guys. What is going on? I have a lemon lime pothos on some wood, and its leaves size up pretty fast. Each leaf that comes out, it sizes up, so I think this one is going to be even more insane. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I think this video wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a bit chaotic, which is my life at the moment. As I keep saying, we are moving in a few weeks. Well, actually it's like a week now, and we're living with boxes everywhere, and it's all a bit chaotic. There's stuff everywhere, trying to get things sorted for moving and get on with life at the same time, so it's all a bit chaotic, and I think that showed through in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I will be having lots of content for moving coming soon. I will probably be moving probably today, the day this video goes out. I will be moving, so wish me luck. I am going to be having videos on moving all my plants. I might do a mini moving vlog. I'm not going to do one like I did last year when I moved, because that was too much when you're trying to move. I might do a mini vlog. I might just take some little clips of bits and bobs that are going on and whatnot as we're moving, when we've moved in. And also I'm very excited for lots of styling my plant content, because this is my own house now and it's not rented, so I can do what I want to it, and I'm going to be like styling it how I want to. I can paint the walls, I can put things on the walls, so I'm excited for that. There'll be lots of content on that, I can imagine. So yes, and there'll be lots of updates on Instagram, so please follow my planty Instagram as well if you want to see more from me. I am on my stories a lot at the moment, giving updates on things on my plants I am putting outside over summer. So follow me if you want to see all that stuff, please, thanks. And yeah, if you liked this video, comment down below if you've got any planty rehabs at the moment. I feel like everybody is dealing with a bit of trouble from over winter at the moment. And subscribe to my channel for more planty content from me. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.